the biggest thing about growing dreadlocks in 2021, I feel like, is being a part of something. Now more than ever, there's more people, yet alone dreadlocking, but free-forming their locks. And the community that we've been able to create and flourish regarding such a niche topic is actually something to be so appreciative for. Today I'm looking at the top dreadlock posts on the Reddit group over the past month. It's a valuable place to be on the Reddit community. I'm gonna leave a link in the card above if you haven't joined us on Reddit yet, but you can go there and post some content of your lock journey for a chance for it to get on the show here on Knot Nation. Back in the day, there wasn't as many people to confide in if you're looking for help or suggestions or just some inspiration in terms of growing your hair freely. If it wasn't for communities like this, a lot of people wouldn't even realize that this is an opportunity or a potential for them to even style their hair this way. But beyond just a hairstyle, people wouldn't even know that this is the opportunity to live a lifestyle this way. Because personally, freeform locks is much more than just a hairstyle, it's a lifestyle. What's going on? My name is knotlocks. This is Knot Nation, and we are doing another dreadlock review over on Reddit. We are reacting to just the top posts of the past month. 3 years and 1 month. I think this dude actually made the last cut that we were in. These freeforms looking insane. Why does he remind me of Lil Tecca? Just the face and the glasses, but not really the hair. These freeforms are insane. You can see that they are looking kind of frizzy, kind of woolly, matted, congoed, all over the place. That is a irate set of locks right there, I must say. Jeez, look at that. He put them up into a half ponytail, pigtail, stretched them out, and actually shows that his locks are looking pretty thick. Love that. Next up, Fruits for Life. Yeah, buddy. These are what we call some wicks, some flats, some dukes, bonks, congos, bongos. And this is the back of them. You can see how they've joined up with a webbing technique. Now, this is actually the freeform route. When you start to see webbing like that, like, it's a sign that, you know, obviously this guy's not getting maintenance done at the salon. So big ups on your dreadication there, my friend. These are almost 3 years. Crazy. I like that one right at the top in the middle of his head like that. It's a great look. Me and my young one. What? And they're both free forming. This is amazing. Like father, like son. Seriously. And his locks kind of looking like a starfish from the back. I love it. Kid's fro is getting pretty natty as well. Curious as to how that's going to turn out. This is up there as well. Dude, he was on a couple episodes ago. And these are some great freeform locks on Caucasian hair. Wispy tips. Every hair type can freeform. Every race, every culture. Because hair doesn't rely on skin pigmentation in terms of whether it will lock up or not. Hair will always lock up if left alone. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. Looks like his locks are breaking off at the front a little bit. The sides looking really long. I like it. Looks like there's some sign of some dye at the very tips. Maybe at the beginning of his journey he did some bleaching. It does damage. Try to avoid that if you can. But those are looking cool. Faux Lion, 1 year freeform locks. Never loved my hair more. Thanks, Knot Nation. Yo, that's what we're here to do. We're here to help people embrace themselves in their truest form. This is what freeform locks are about. It's not even really me. Just thank yourself for taking the journey. That's it, really. These looking dope because when they start to crinkle and loop like that, it's a true telltale sign that your hair is locking together. Your hair will always shorten in the beginning stages of freeforming before it gains length. It's normal. So don't freak out if you realize that you're going through some loss of length. You can see that it really does. And some people will go to the loctician and get this fixed. They would get this pulled apart, crocheted in. Just save your money, save your time, save the effort, and just let it be and see how it forms on its own. 7 months in, whoa, that's a really good comparison photo between the first month and the 7th month. That is a lot of progression. They are looking like Basquiat. These are how Jay-Z's locks have formed, but these ones coming in high top. But you can see he's growing in the high top from the first photo towards the second photo. The high top is growing in the bottom. My recommendation is just let it keep on growing in and let it freeform up and see how it turns out. Getting up and ready for school. Oh, yo, this is a family of locks right here. Mother and son freeforming it. Looking sick. I like the kid's locks a lot. Happy he gets to go to school looking like that. I wish I got to go to school looking like that when I was a youth. I'm loving the way the generations have made freeform locks so much more acceptable. It's amazing. This dude says he's got some big ass Congos. Those are huge ass Congos. I love that freestyle freeform fro. I don't know where I was going with that word, the wording there. Damn. Wow, those are gonna be nice. Like, you're gonna end up having like less than 10 dreads on your head if you don't separate any of these. The color of your fro is pretty amazing. Yo, don't separate those, man. Let us know how it comes along. Give us some progression photos later on. And worst comes to worst, if they ever end up becoming too thick, then you separate the Congos. But it's better to separate them later than too soon, because if you separate it too soon, you're not going to be able to get that thick Congo back as easy. You're going to have to add work to do it, which you don't really want to do, right? knotlocks at work, young supervisor, amazing. And this is a good example of dreadlocks in the workplace. Man-dumbs become a supervisor with the freeform locks. Really, at this day and age, unless we're living in Africa, there's no discrimination against freeform locks or dreadlocks in general, really, in the workplace. I mean, there is places in the States I know that are still kind of doing this, but for the most part, I feel like it's more the Caribbean and the African cultures that discriminate the most of a hairstyle that came from their cultures first. Like, I don't understand it. I'll never understand it, but it's that same starfish look we saw earlier. That's crazy. I wonder why there's no dreadlock on the top of his head there. They all fell to the side. Oh, this is the front view. Crazy, looking cool. Hello, so my dreads are 1.5 years, backcombed and crochet home job. I've never done root maintenance. Recently I blunted my tips for drainage. Best decision ever for my quality of life. With strong roots, I'm gonna go let this tree grow unkempt from here on out. I'll update on my 2-year. So the backcomb and crochet created these super thick round dreadlocks. But now he's left them to freeform in, so I'm excited to see where they head out. He says, feeling the dread progression from undreaded base to loosely matted, then sponge-like and squishy to truly dense and compact, a beautiful thing. So the dread progression, the feeling of dread starts from undreaded base to a loosely matted base, then a sponge-like and squishy base to truly dense and compact, a beautiful thing. Thank you for elaborating on that experience. 1.5 years worth of growth here. This is sick. All right, so the dude's in the gym with some freeform locks with the headphones on. Now, this is an iconic technique because when I was growing my dreadlocks out freeform in the fro, I wore headphones every day for work. And I would always think that, oh, is this headphone band gonna ruin my formation over the months? But it actually helped with the formation. It almost worked like a dread sponge. The band actually locked up that area quicker. And you can see here how he's using the band to stick that one dread on top of his head. Yeah, headphones don't cause any issues when you're freeforming. Oh, it's this dude again. The wrestling dude. We saw this guy before on the channel. And that was another shot that I didn't really get to see before. But that's the beginning stages of his progression in the locks. So, that's pretty sick. This one is 8 months locked with 2 to little to no maintenance. 8 months locked. Okay, that's a good start. Really good start. And you're going to be even more ecstatic when you get some length happening in these locks. Easily. Just keep it going, man. It's all love. And hopefully this video and this content inspires you to keep on freeforming some more. Day 1 of Freeform Locks journey. Day 1 and it looks like he's already got some locks coming in. It's gonna start to compress and look even better. Yo, give us a month by month, my dude. Let's see it. Still going strong on the freeform journey. Yes. Queen with the freeform locks. Getting some length in there, coming down to her chin almost. Sick. I love the color. I love the headband you're rocking. Very similar to what we got going on here. Available at the Knot Nation Teespring store. Link in the card above if you haven't bought one yet already. Looking great. What's the biggest thing that you've learned from having dreadlocks? Question of the day. What's the #1 thing you've learned about yourself having dreadlocks? Let me know in the comments down below. Shaved to a 1 year 6 months ago freeform. So I was getting up, temporarily faded. I stopped because I wanted my full head of hair. I was also sponge rubbing earlier on. I stopped pretty quickly. This is the final set of locks. Sick. Yo, why does that look like a hedgehog to me? That looks dope. I don't know why, but sometimes people's dread styles reminds me of animals. Sick. I like the lighting around the bedroom. Salt lamp. Okay, I just want to say real quick, the salt lamp and the purple light, perfect. Primo color way for the bedroom. Any room. The orange light and the blue light or purple light looks sick. Yo, these are crazy. I'm happy you finally found your final resting stage for these locks. Looks like he's bleached them a bit at the start of the journey, and that's gonna go a long way because later on he's still gonna have those iced out tips, and that's a good thing to have. As long as you're not bleaching your hair throughout the whole journey, because that's a bad thing to have. I thought this was J. Cole for a second. Look alike. J. Cole look-alike. Don't worry, I get Bob Marley all the time. Even yesterday I got it again. Freeforming, the beard and the mustache coming in. Cool, man. He's got that chin length. Ultimate dreadlock length, I must say. Sharp photo, man. Those shades, they suit the look. Yo, big ups on the facial beard, man. That's sick. This is the Rasta movement. This is the Nazi look. It's almost like a universal uniform. I guess a uniform is universal, but it's almost like a uniform of dreads. You know, for the males anyways, like freeform, mustache, beard. Let it go, people. Let it go. Embrace yourselves. I'm having the time of my life never shaving my neck or my beard again. I'm just letting it get as big as it can. Side shot. Crazy. He's got a lot of dreads on his head. Over 50. Looking thin. Maybe around 50. He's still got time to let them Congo up a lot too. They look like they've been being separated over the years. One thing I can't do, and I commend you for this, bro, is not trimming that stash. The second my mustache hits my lips, it's over. I gotta trim that up. The feeling just bugs me. Damian Marley, I don't know how he never trims his mustache. Yikes. Crazy, man. I like this look with the hood. That's gonna do it for this episode of Freeforms on Reddit. The top freeformers of the past 30 days. If you want to be on the next episode, come on by to Reddit and leave some content, man. That's all you gotta do. There's a good chance I'm gonna see it and respond to it and host it here on the channel. If you guys have any questions, as usual, just hit me up on email, knotlocks@gmail.com. You can leave me a comment down below. I'm reading everything. I just got back on PlayStation 4. I know. I'm out of date still. PS5 is out, but so I'm gonna be streaming again over on the gaming channel, Not Gaming, and on Twitch. So you guys can catch some gameplay and some live streams and some community-driven fun over there as well. Signing out. Deuces. See you guys next time. I'm gone. Peace.
Dreadlocks.